Hello beautiful people, I'm Sassy and this is the Sassy Experience. So just a bit of background information about me because it ties with this video. I had my bachelor's degree in 2015. That is, I graduated in 2015 and I have been working ever since. Well, up until 2 months ago when I had to leave my job because I had the opportunity to further my studies, that is to do my master's degree. And honestly, I didn't know when next I was going to get such an opportunity, so I had to take it. I've been in this program for a while now and I have to say I have met quite a few challenges. This video is about those challenges and how I managed to overcome them. I thought about it and I think some of the challenges that I'm facing are due to the fact that I've been out of school for quite a while. 3 years, 3.5 years actually. Yes, 3.5 years before coming back to school to, get back into the whole school routine. So it has not been the smoothest transition, but we are doing it. Before we get into the actual content of this video, just check if you've subscribed. Okay, my first problem, I find it so difficult to focus. I find it so difficult to just put something in front of me and give it all my attention for long periods of time. Obviously, there are some people who really can't focus for hours at a time, but this is not a problem that I had during my undergraduate studies. Transitioning back to this typical school environment, I would open my books and after 5 minutes, I'm looking at something else. After 30 minutes, I'm doing something else. So I decided to take advantage of the fact that I was getting so easily distracted and break my work down into small portions. I'll study for 30 minutes, get up, walk around for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go back to my book, study. After 30 more minutes, I get up and do something that I need to do, say maybe, I don't know, organize my closet, something like that. This is something that I really didn't need to do during my undergraduate studies, but I'm coping. It's okay, it's alright. To be fair though, back then, I don't think I had as much on my mind as I do now. So I didn't have a lot to get distracted by. Doing this has just helped me cover a substantial amount of work within the time that I set for myself. The second issue, this one is really easy, it's a big one. I had forgotten everything. Well, not everything. I'm doing a master's of engineering, and with engineering, one of the fundamentals, the base is mathematics. It's as if during the last 3 years, your girl just gathered all the maths that she had learned all her life, pushed it to one corner of her brain, locked it there, and forgot the key somewhere. That's literally what I came here feeling like. What I would say is that if you're in a similar situation to mine, where you are no longer in touch with whatever the foundation of your coursework is, maybe in your case it's some other area of study, one thing that you can do for any course, for any subject, I suggest that you just go to the course requirements. Even if the school doesn't provide you with the course requirements, the prerequisites, the objectives of the course, or the syllabus, you can just look online for similar courses and check for the prerequisites for those particular courses and make sure that you brush up on those prerequisites on your own before you even get to school, before you even get to class. I knew that there was no way that I was going to survive this degree without going back to the basics and polishing up on the things that I needed to polish up on. I knew that I needed to brush up on my calculus. Before my classes started, I just took 1 week just to go back to the basics, like go all the way back. I think I even went all the way back to secondary school and brushed up, like just brought myself back up to speed, reminded myself of all the things that I had lost touch with. I made sure I did that before my classes started. Even back in class, I realized that I still had self-doubts. The teacher would say something, I would actually figure it out in my head, but when you ask, I will not say anything. I no longer have this particular problem because I recognize my problem. I just told myself, Sassy, if you don't tighten your belt, the second thing is that you should not be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to tell the teacher, Oga sir, this thing that you're saying like that, I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten it. Because truth be told, you may be sitting in class thinking that you're the only one who has forgotten everything, but everybody else is facing the same problem. So don't be ashamed, don't feel awkward. admitting that you have that problem and admitting to, I mean, if you knew everything, you wouldn't be going to school. Don't be ashamed to ask, because you'll be surprised how many other people sitting with you there in class will be grateful that you asked that particular question or asked for clarification. Most lecturers will not be surprised that you have forgotten most things. They know. They actually know that some of us are coming back to school after 10 years. In my case, it's 3 years, but I have people in my class who haven't been to school in 10 years. It's okay. Just make sure that you put in the work, put in the time, and get yourself up to speed, period. Okay, the third challenge is that when I just got here, when I just started classes, I found it a bit difficult to fit in. I mean, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't think that difficulty came because I hadn't been to school in quite a while. I think it just had to do with the fact that I was coming to a new school, new country, meeting completely new people. I knew nobody there, and the cherry on the cake is that for all the classes that I've taken so far, I've been the only girl. I just hear that there are other girls in the program, but I've never seen them. I'm just hearing about them. I knew that obviously the male to female ratio would be quite high, but I didn't think I'll be the only girl sitting in class. Anyway, that's not a problem. That's not really a problem. But I just think it was just a combination of all these things. I think I stayed in my shell a bit. Right now, I'm cool with everybody in class. I socialize. How did I solve that problem? I guess I just let time open me up. Hi boys! Yeah, so I think if you're able to make one friend and then make another, it's going to go. So I would just say, make a conscious effort to socialize. It's always good to keep in touch with your mates. It's good to have a good basic relationship with them. The next thing I'm going to talk about, this is a very stupid problem. This is an issue that I didn't even know in 100 years, in a million years, that I would be facing, at least for the other problems I had anticipated. My next problem is that I can't write fast anymore. It's a simple problem. It's a very stupid problem. It's not a problem that I should be having, but it's a problem that I have. Right. I wrote an exam last week. I went in very prepared for this exam, ready. Like when I saw the question paper, I just smiled like, all right, I can ace this. But when I started writing, halfway through, my hand started cramping. It was a lengthy exam and I hadn't written that much in the past 3 years. I had gotten so used to typing and I hadn't actually written anything really lengthy with my hands, with pen and paper in so long. So I found myself struggling. But when they said 1 hour gone, I was like, what? 1 hour gone where? So basically, I just lost touch with my pen and paper. But anyway, this is the solution that I have decided to implement. Next time I am going in with my personal watch so that I can actually micromanage my time. Obviously, when you're writing an exam, the invigilator is going to give you timely updates, maybe after every hour, after every 30 minutes. But I need micro time updates. Yeah, I've just decided that next time I'm going to go in with my own watch, and then I wrote my points down. I will also do some, do lots of practice under exam conditions, with the time constraints and everything. I had gotten too comfortable with this writing thing. Okay, so the last challenge, I wouldn't say this applies a lot to me, but it would apply to most people who go back to school after a few years of being out of school, after actually getting into adult life. So this last challenge is balancing your responsibilities, managing your time. So a huge percentage of people who come back to do their postgraduate studies already have other vital responsibilities like families, children, business, jobs, and so many other things that they have to take care of and balance. Okay, I personally didn't come with family, no children, but I would say I do have a lot more on my plate right now than I did during my undergraduate studies. Balancing up all these things that need your attention assigning them their respective priorities gets a bit difficult and stressful. I talk to a few people who have a lot more on their shoulders than I do, and they would say they make the most use of their support system. Having a support system is very important. It doesn't matter at what stage in life you are, whether it's in school, whether it is in life. You need a support system. That support system can come from your family. Sometimes your family cannot be there for you the way those who are in your immediate surroundings can be there for you. So it can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be your God, it can be faith, your faith. Having God on your side is the ultimate support system. It's the ultimate grounding power. Build a support system. Don't be afraid to lean on people. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. It's a life challenge, especially if you really need to. If you feel you desperately need somebody to lean on, by all means, lean on the people that you know that you can count on. Because guess what? Down the line, they are also going to need you, and you need to be in a good shape for when they need to lean on you. So that's it for today's video, guys. These are some of the challenges that I faced coming back to do my master's degree after a few years of not going to school. When I decided to do this video, I talked with a few of my mates about some of these talking points, and they also confirmed that those are the same issues that they are facing. Like, I was actually surprised. You're a human being, life is full of challenges, and the best way to go through your challenges, to overcome your challenges, I've said challenges too many times, the best way to overcome your challenges is together. Give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Why is that button still red? You've not subscribed. Seriously. Get these in the comment section. Criticize. I'm actually open to criticism. My biggest critic is my mom when she watches my videos, because I remember for one of my past videos she was like, girl, your face is just all over the place. You're just making expressions. Just making expression. It's so distracting. We can't even hear what you're saying. If you want to know the video that she was talking about, here it is. Just click it and watch. I'm just rambling now. Bye, guys.